Katy Flower. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today I've got a little challenging flow for you because we're not going to use our hands. So if your hands or your wrists get quite sore when you're doing lots of yoga all the time, this is a great one for you to have a go at because we're not going to be coming onto our hands at all. But that's going to add some challenges as we work through. So just give it a go, have fun with it. If you enjoy this flow, please hit the subscribe button. I bring you a new flow every single week, so you'll get a little notification when there's a new one up. So we're going to begin standing at the top of our mat. So coming towards the top of your mat, just feet hip distance apart, standing in a mountain pose to begin with. So palms facing forwards, and I want you to just close the eyes. So just take a few moments to just settle into the practice. Just begin to connect with the breath. And just maybe setting yourself an intention for the practice. So that might be something as simple as to have fun with it. So remember, not taking it too seriously. And just enjoying the process. So fluttering the eyes open. And let's begin, okay? Inhale, reach the arms. As you exhale, sink the bottom low, hinge at the hips, find chair pose. So from your chair pose, can we come up onto the tiptoes? Let's challenge our balance straight away. Getting straight in there. Okay, bring those heels down to the floor. Hands come down to heart center. Can you begin to come all the way down to the floor without using the hands, remember? And bring your bottom all the way down. Good. Lift those feet. Find boat pose. So you can hold on to the legs here, or you can just take the arms out to the side. Keeping that chest nice and lifted. Core is switched on. Hold here. Okay, we've got to get back to our feet. So we're going to take some rocks back. Find a little bit of momentum. So maybe take a couple of rocks. No hands, remember. Coming onto the feet. Good. Hands come to heart center. As you lift, begin to lift the left leg. And then hinging at the hips to find warrior three. Just taking that left leg out behind. Maybe reaching those right arms away. Those arms away. Nice. Keeping those arms reaching, can you step back to a high lunge with control? Good. Reach those arms. Exhale, drop that back heel, open to your warrior two. Hands come to heart center, and we're going to sink down into Skandasana. So, sinking over this right side, bringing that bottom down towards the heel. From here, next little bit of challenge. Can you sit down without using the hands? With control. Drop that right knee in. And then take a little forward fold over that left leg. So you can bring the hands down at this point, unless you want to really challenge yourself, and then maybe hold onto the leg or the foot. If you've convinced yourself you're not touching the floor with the hands, that's okay. From there, reaching back up, hands come to heart center. Now, here's the big challenge. Open that right hip. Can you come back to Skandasana from where you were? So, use that hip strength. You maybe need to take a little rock, find a little bit of momentum. Join me back in Skandasana. From there, we're going to face the front of the mat again into your high lunge. Reach up through those fingertips. Hands come back down to heart center. Can you lift that left foot off the floor? Come all the way to standing, bringing that left knee in front of you. Can you extend that leg? Oh, cramp city in the quads. Bend into that knee. And then we're going to bring that left knee behind us. Begin to bend into the right leg. Can you bring it all the way down to the floor? Nice and slowly. Good. Finding Lord of the Fishes pose. So twist towards the right. Maybe take that right arm out behind. Or keep them in prayer. From there, begin to come back onto that right leg. Oh, challenge. Can you come all the way back to standing? Left leg comes in front of us. And then we're going to find a tree pose. So that left foot can go either to the ankle, to the calf, or above the knee. You can use that hand to pop it in position. Standing tall in your tree. Maybe reach those arms. Maybe take your branches out to the side. Good, and then bring them back together. Release that foot as you bring the hands down to heart center. Well done. So give the legs a little shake. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So I'm just going to come to the other end of the mat. You stay exactly where you are. So take an inhale, reach those arms. As you exhale, sink the bottom low, hinge at the hips, chair pose. So again, let's come onto those tiptoes. Challenge that balance. Woo. And then lower those heels. Can you drop the bottom all the way down to the floor? Maybe keep the arms lifted this time. Bringing that bottom onto the floor, finding your boat pose. Option to straighten out those legs this time if you want to go there. Okay, from here, take one more breath. And then rock yourself back. Find some momentum to come up onto that left leg this time. Lift that right leg. Hinge forwards, find warrior 3. So if you haven't got your head in a plant in the wall, you could reach those arms forwards. If not, keep them where they are with me. From there, we're going to step that right foot back. Finding our high lunge. Now we can reach the arms. Drop it open to warrior 2. And then sinking into that left leg. So Skandasana, lifting onto that right heel. Can you bring the bottom all the way down? Dropping that left knee in, good. Fold over that right leg. Again, you might want to keep the hands off the floor. Okay, from there, inhale, walk the hands back in. Open that hip, so challenge. We've got to come back to our Skandasana. So can you use that hip strength? Remember, one side might feel quite different. From there, can you lift back up? Come to face the front of your mat. High lunge. From there, can you begin to lift that back foot? So you can keep the arms up or you can bring them down to heart center. Come all the way to standing. Knee comes in front of you. Extend that leg, unless you have a wall there. It's quite handy, I can rest on the wall. Bend into that knee. Bring that right knee behind you. So begin to bend into the left leg. We're coming all the way down to the floor. Sitting down with control and then find that twist. So hugging that left leg or hooking the elbow, maybe reaching behind or keeping the hands at prayer. From there, come back to face the front. Can you come back up onto that left leg without using those hands, remember? Coming all the way back to standing. Lift that right knee. Open to your tree pose. So wherever you want the foot to be, placing it on that leg. And then inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, maybe open your branches. Bring those hands all the way back together. And release the foot as you bring the hands down to heart center. Well done, everybody. From there, let's heel toe the feet out. A little bit wider than the hips. Toes are pointing out slightly. You're going to begin to sink the bottom down. Come to your yogi squat. Again, hands are staying off the floor. So if your heels are off the floor, it's okay. It's going to mean it's a bit more challenging for you. So lifting that chest. Just slow that breath down here. Close the eyes. And then opening up the eyes, you're going to bring yourself back onto the floor. Good, take the legs out in front of you. You can bring the hands down just to help you wiggle back. We made it, no hand challenge. Reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold over both of those legs. So you can bend the knees as much as you need to here. Inhale as you walk the hands all the way back in. We're going to come to an easy seat. So coming to cross-legged and bring that right ankle onto the left knee. So if you've got a block, you could always pad out under that right leg. It's called easy seat. It's not that easy. So this is just going to get us a nice stretch for the outside of that right hip. So trying to line the shins up, stacking them on top of each other. Just breathe into it. Okay, and then release that side, and we'll just switch sides. So left ankle comes onto that right knee, and then we're stacking those shins. And again, padding out under that left knee if you need to. Sitting up nice and tall. Just slow that breath right back down. And then release. Come to sit cross-legged. Place the hands down onto the thigh. Let's close the eyes. Let's close our practice with 3 big releasing breaths. So take a big inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Again, inhale. And release. One more time, inhale, and let go. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you managed it without any hands. Maybe come back to it, give yourselves time to get used to some of those postures. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in comments below. Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you next week.